Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's recipe, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I prepared this delicious party smoky jollof rice. Alright, let's go to the ingredients. This is knorr chicken seasoning, thyme, rosemary, bay leaves, garlic and ginger paste, some scotch bonnet pepper, tomato puree, vegetable oil, rice, 4 cups of rice, onions, all-purpose seasoning, cumin seed, Aromat seasoning, thyme, dry thyme, then onions and some spices, salt to taste, then some chicken. You can use any chicken or any protein of your choice. Then that I'm using it to sauce the chicken. So here is the some tomatoes, fresh tomato and bell peppers with some onions and garlic. So I'm just adding some oil. I will pop it into the oven. Here it is ready. So I'm going to pop it into the blender and I will be blending it. I'll be blending it into puree. So this process is very good. It will help to reduce the time of your cooking. So here is some onions. I'm going to be chopping these onions with the blender. We have the onions, 1 scotch bonnet pepper and ginger in the blender. So this one, I'm going to be using some of it to cook the chicken and also reserve some to prepare the jollof rice. So here in this pot, I'm going to be adding the protein, the chicken. And then I'll be adding the onions that I chopped earlier. Then some thyme and rosemary. Aromat seasoning. Knorr seasoning. You can use the beef type or chicken type. Then I threw in 1 scotch bonnet pepper. That is optional. So I'll stir in together and I will cover to cook. So I'll allow it to cook in its own juice. Okay, just for a couple of minutes. But before then, I will add some salt and some garlic paste as well. So I allowed it to cook in its own juice. Now it is ready and time for me to add in some water. So add the quantity of water that will cook the chicken. But remember, this is a soft chicken and it's not going to be cooked for so long so that it won't get overcooked. Here is the chicken. It is ready. So I'm going to take it out of the pot and set it aside for frying. You can grill it in the oven or you can as well use the air fryer. So I'm going to be frying this chicken in the oil. Rosemary, okay, just to add some flavor. You can omit the rosemary. Then flip it over as it keeps frying so that the other side will as well fry properly. So after frying this chicken or throwing the oil away, I'm going to still use this oil that I used to fry this chicken to cook the jollof rice. So now the chicken is ready. I'm going to set it aside and then pour in the oil into the pot I will use to cook the jollof rice. So now in this pot, it contains the oil that I used to fry the chicken. So I'm adding some onions. The oil is already heated, so I just added some onions I cut in chunk and also the one I chopped with the blender. So you can do it whichever way that suits you, that you think is okay for you. Then I stir it in and then allow it to keep frying. So I'll keep stirring and you make sure that the heat is not high. Reduce the heat so that it will not get burnt. So fry these onions until it is translucent. Now I'm going to build this with some curry. I'm building the flavor just to make sure that this jollof rice come out very tasty and delicious. So I will stir in the curry powder that I just added now. Then the next step is to add the tomato puree. Then I will go ahead and make sure it is well dissolved into the oil. Keep stirring so that the tomato puree will mix properly, and while it is frying, continue stirring to avoid it getting burnt. So this is the time to add the tomato I blended earlier on. So add it and make sure you stir it in properly. Stir, stir, stir. Mix, mix, mix. So then I will cover and allow it to keep frying. And then, so this process is the time to stir. You have to keep stirring so that to stir the stew or the sauce to avoid it from getting burnt and also reduce the heat as well. So now at this point I'm going to be adding some cumin seed. This is optional. Use the ingredients you have at home. Then I'm going to be adding some all-purpose seasoning. Then some Aromat seasoning. Some knorr seasoning. And then some thyme. This is dry thyme. You can use the fresh one as well. So mix it well. Make sure you mix so that the ingredients will be well incorporated. Then it is time to add in the rice. So this rice, I've already washed it. You can parboil the rice before cooking. All right, do it the way you want to do it, okay, that works well for you. But this way, just follow this step, you will not go wrong cooking this jollof rice. So what I'm doing, I'm making sure I mix it very well to make sure it is well incorporated. So this process of mixing the rice, I will do it just for a couple of times. allow it to cook for a very little time, and then I will be adding at this point. Before adding the liquid, I'll just mix it, okay, stir it a bit more, and then add some chicken stock. This pot keep moving up and down. It just keep moving. It can't just stay one place. So now it is time to add the chicken stock, and after adding the chicken stock, make sure you mix it up well properly, so that the liquid will circulate well in the pot. But I'm going to be adding the bay leaves, and also I will be adding some water because I don't have enough chicken stock. If you have, that is okay. So after adding it, okay, adding enough water to the level of the rice, and cover with the parchment paper and allow it to keep cooking on a low heat. Then check and mix it again. Please don't forget to support my channel by subscribing. Click the notification button so that you will know whenever I post a new video. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, and also share my video to your loved ones, your friends, and to your social media network. So I just added some onions and some butter, and I'll be adding some veggies. Okay, so this process, you can cook the rice without the jollof rice without adding the veggies or all these things. Is okay. Yes, so you can as well add sliced tomato, fresh tomato to it as well. So now I cover and allowed the vegetable to steam for a couple of minutes, just for about 2 minutes, and now I'm mixing it all together again. So as you can see, this rice is ready. The rice, the jollof rice, the party jollof rice is ready, and this kitchen smells amazing. Can you see the look in that pot? The food is looking good. This jollof rice is already calling my name. Come, I'm ready. So now it is ready. So I'm going to be serving this rice with some coleslaw and some protein, some chicken. So if you are around me, make sure you get a bottle of wine and your spoon. Come very close so that we can enjoy this jollof rice together. It is so good. It is so good, and it tastes so delicious. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.